Hello, my name is Pascal and this is work I have conducted with my colleagues at the German Research Center for Artificial Intelligence and Saarland University. In this work, we were interested in whether offering users a choice between two versions of the same game element is beneficial. To this end, we conducted a between-subject online study with three conditions, again in the context of image tagging. In the first condition, users needed to do the experiment, tutorial, and main task with an absolute leaderboard. This means they saw every opponent on it. In the second condition, users needed to do the experiment with a relative leaderboard. This means they only saw the opponents right next to them. Finally, in the choice condition, users experienced both leaderboard versions in the tutorial, and before the start of the main task, they could select which versions they want to use for it. The main task in all conditions consisted of the same 15 images that were already often used in the related work to have comparable results. Per tag, they would gain 100 points, and there was no upper limit for the number of tags per image. We also did a follow-up study in which only the choice condition was used, but with the difference that in the tutorial, this means before they needed to decide on the leaderboard type, instead of showing 6 opponents, we showed 99, as we were interested whether this impacts the choice. The main takeaways from the studies are that participants not just selected a leaderboard randomly, but instead had reasons to pick one over the other. The choice itself was not difficult to make and was appreciated. However, although descriptively the mean and median number of generated text is higher in the conditions with the choice, this difference was not significant. Finally, we found that the number of opponents in the tutorial has an effect on the decision. In the second study, significantly more participants selected the relative leaderboard, and we also saw justification for this finding in answers to additional questions we raised in the closing questionnaire, to which you can find more details in the paper. As we have found that the one-time choice is moderated by the number of opponents, follow-up studies should investigate whether, for example, a permanently available choice would lead to measurable task performance changes.